How are you today, everyone? How is it going? Scramble here from Emotionless Crypto Trading. Welcome to my Bitcoin price analysis, price prediction type of video, where we're going to look at the data of the market on a different candlestick type and make sure to understand the hidden message, which is sort of a way positioning itself in the technicals. We're going to look at the language of the market and see what are the probabilities of the future. As usually, this is a daily video series that I'm trying to keep up on my YouTube channel, so feel free to subscribe and hit the like button, as well as check every single resources in the description area or comments area of this video. So let's get into the topic, guys. We've got BTC trying to survive above the $500 area of 10,000, of course. And today, just like we know, it's pretty much Sunday, where the 24 hours volume has been decreasing a lot. It is usually 120, 130 billion on a decent day, while today we're at 167 billion, which is more than 50% decrease of the volume per transaction for the entire market cap. Now on the other side, it seems like over the night, with it had a bunch of pressure at the final market cap of 350 billion, we've been placing resistance, which led towards a decrease towards the 341 billion for the entire market cap. Going into the prices and technicals, which is our main objective, we're going to look at the 30-minute candlestick as of right now, and this is where we are. So I'm going to explain you the context and then dive into the other things that we have. We do have this bottom right here, which is for the current trading structure, a position where we did present and have a support at 10,200. Now, the big question is, what has happened out of this support movement that triggered an uptrending channel and the breakdown which happened today? That is something we definitely have to make sure to understand during this entire process. Because at the top here, we have a 10,800 major resistance line that is having a very, very strong history and powerful reactions representing the first bull's failure, which is also confirmed by the massive rejection appearing at the top, which is visually presented in a shadow of the wick, right? And the body sits below. So that's the one right there. Another one in the game appears right there. It is the second time bulls are failing, and you can see that by the shadow. And then the third time, and this is what is important because it has happened over the night, which means in the last couple of hours, we've been actually looking towards a breakout here above the 800s. And my line here, the blue line, is, if I want to put it exactly on the 800s, it looks exactly like that. So when we were touching the line of the 800s and we're trading a little bit above, we're actually hitting the 825, around that range, we didn't pick up in volume. And that's a problem, guys. So you got to understand that if you are looking towards a breakout, it is impossible to complete it without spiking in the volume. That's one of the biggest problems breakouts are having, that are not going to have the power to confirm themselves. A confirmed breakout is actually a breakout that realistically happens until the end. Now, a breakout has a process of events from A to Z, or from 0 to 100. And the breakout that is not sustained by the volume is stopping at this progress bar from 0 to 100, probably around 40%. 40% of it is completed without volume. The rest of the 60, which is the most important, and it's most likely tending to confirm the breakout and fully establish, needs a very, very important and critical element. That is the volume. So if the volume is missing, that 60% cannot be completed at any means, which means we're going to have troubles. And then what's happening? The bears are going to step in, saying that the breakout is not sustained by the bulls, and they will crash the market as a response of your failure. So that's why I've marked over here. Another one in the game, third bull's failure. Bears have been confirmed. We got triple tops at 10,800, which is massive bearish pattern, which actually resulted in a breakdown of our uptrending support line that has been established in the past. So that's not a good sign if we tend to look towards a possibility of retouching $11,000, and we're going to see that on longer time frame very, very soon. Now, we did broke below this support line, and right now we're putting pressure on our 10,600. Luckily, and not only luckily, but of course, you got here strong support, which also appeared in the past, and boards are not going to give up that quickly. But the problem is that there is heavy pressure located at the 700 level, which decreased from the 800 level. It went down to the 700. So it trying to keeps you lower and lower, out of which we're going to have very, very hard times breaking out. So I'm afraid if for the next period, we're going to retouch the 600 again, which we successfully responded here so far. But the movement is not yet confirmed at any means as long as you're below an uptrending support line. And you've been having 3 massive rejections appearing at the top that have been doing a very meaningful job. So 600 is in way more danger than the 800 level at this time. Of course, in cryptocurrency and usually in trading, the analysis that we're doing is constant. It is always live, up to the date, depending on the latest data that can flip around any balanced or weighted technical. So in that case, you definitely have to take and make any decision which is going to favorize the dominant prediction and probability. Right now, we're making a specific decision. If things are happening that could flip around the probability, we have to get out of that specific prediction and go into the one which has the highest probability to happen. This is what a trader does. 2-hour candlestick. Well, take a look at this, guys. We're having a very, very long-term resistance line. It's a major downtrending resistance line. It starts from this top of 12,000 bucks that we've touched. Let me see exactly where did touch this guy on 1st of September, from where everything has been triggered dramatically, and it's still supported and confirmed right now. Take a look what has happened at the time, just like, if each candlestick is about 2 hours, and we do have here about 4 candlesticks, well, that's actually 8 hours ago. The bears have been triggered here and they punished the market. And I'm afraid it could be a movement very similar to this punishment, right? Which ended up in a quite big sell-off of 800 bucks. So if we take away $800 from the current price, we're definitely going to be under $10,000 if the movement that we have here is going to be copy pasted here, for which we have, by the way, quite high probabilities. So that movement right there, with the bears stepping in that aggressively, is basically confirming an indication of a new possible top, which very simply could lead towards 10,600 breakdown. 10,600 have been rejecting during this candle, which has 1 hour and 25 minutes to go, very well so far. You see the rejection at the bottom and the long body which appears at the top, looking towards increasing within the market. Now, the question is this enough powerful to handle the powerful selling pressure we're going through? Because we got rejected here on this very important line, and we needed a breakout out of it in order to confirm a new bullish presence. A confirmation of the bears is more likely to happen with a continuation of the breakouts towards the 10,600s and lower levels. You know what happens afterwards? Well, you got 10,200 and keep going like that. So that's quite dangerous, because we have been testing these levels of 200s and then 10,000 in the past 2 or 3 weeks. We've been testing them quite a lot. And the trading principle we're always utilizing is the more you're testing a level and sooner or often, and the more often you're doing it, which means there is no space between the testings and it's kind of knocked down back and forth pretty quickly with poor distances between this, powerful hits, because each of this testing is a powerful hit, guys. It's like you're in a boxing fight and you're weak, so you're about to get a huge punch, right? And the guy's hitting you. Now, if you're getting these punches every 20 seconds, it is one thing because you got time between the punches to recover. If you're getting these punches every 2 seconds, which are powerful and heavy, you're not going to have time to recover. And every single next punch adds additionally damage to your actual status. So the nature of such scenario is exactly what we have right now during this 2-hour candle, especially with this entire bottom right here, which is heavily tested in comparison to what's happening above, and especially what has happened here just a couple of hours ago. That bears that stepped in and pushed everything down is a very, very clear signal that the markets are having a bearish word to say. And that's another lower high from the previous one. Look at that, it's a clear bearish pattern here. This is a lower high. Nothing to say about these things. It's clear without any doubts. So we could consider a positive movement at the time, positive for the bulls, because it can be positive for the bears. In crypto and usually in trading, any movement is positive in any way. It just needs to be movement, because that can be very simply predicted. Of course, with the proper knowledge, something that I'm teaching on scramblecoaching.com for those who are looking to become professional traders. I do run a private one-on-one coaching program with my knowledge that I've been building since 2014, doing full-time trading into the cryptocurrency space after working a year into the stock markets. This is basically what you can research on scramblecoaching.com with a video which explains it all, but also with a possibility to register now and have a free conversation with me where I'm explaining to you and sharing with you more details. And you can ask me all sorts of questions and we can basically get informed. But once again, this is for the ones which are looking towards financial freedom, security, predictability, and sort of a way liberty or freedom of time as well. Because when you trade, you have so many possibilities down the road with your time that I'm sure that right now you cannot even imagine the way you can create a specific schedule which is boosting the quality of your life. It's not only about the money we're making, guys, and we all know that. It is most likely the entire context of our life. Because if we work 70 hours a week for 10 grand, we might have a week or a weaker, better said, quality of life than someone which works 20 hours a week for 5 grand. It's actually, mathematically speaking, half of the money the other guy makes with 10 grand, right? It's half of the money, but it's also 400% less time into the business. And that's the thing. It's a context which is measured in order to get the result. And it's not only the financial aspect. That is only one single element, but there's more elements that are forming the conclusion of a research of quality of life. It's just like at a car. I mean, you can't say a car is, an engine of the car is very good just because it has a single element that is professional and the other ones are low quality. You can't say that car overall is very, very well built if it's only one single detail made well, right? So that's exactly what it is in life. It's not about only the amount of money, because I do know perfect cases, traders are making $1,000. A part of my students, they're in a low budget area, $1,000 a week usually, and they have a lot of the free time. because they're not forcing and they have been sort of a way dedicating to their family and to other values that are above materialism, right? So they use the materials in order to achieve other things that are higher than this in value. So, that's pretty much all about today's video presentation. I'm about to present you my services as well, talk about coaching, and talk about my full trading services, signals, and all the other things in the rest of the minutes that are left. In the meantime, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the like button, and make sure to check out tomorrow. We're having a new video. Okay everyone, so we have reached to the part of the video where I'm going to share with you my trading results in September 2017. And on top of that, there are 3 major services you can participate with me. We're going to find out more. Now, right here on the left side, we've got all those results that are pointed down since September 2017, and you can take a look at the representation per month, total trades, average trades per day, average profit per trade percentage, and then the total profit and loss generated for that month. Overall, we were able to make huge profits. As for example, if you have a budget of $50,000 and you're able to make in that month 126% like you made in the last month, April 2020, that means you're gonna get 126 on your portfolio out of the 50 grand. That's probably, you're gonna reach up to 110 grand or so, right? So basically, making money via trading is definitely possible as long as you have a very clear strategy on the way you're trading, where all the tradings that you're applying on the market needs to have at least 80% probability of winning. If you are prepared from mentally and psychological perspective, you can do this. And then if you have the experience necessarily, so the 3 major steps to get into the successful area, guys. I've been trading since 2014 crypto, and before this I'd done 1 year stock market. But here we're talking about a different thing. So this statistics and results that I'm presenting you on the left side are including day trading, swing trading, and position trading at all risk levels, which means that this is my entire trading business in September 2017 on the results right there. Now, as per other services and things that you could consider and you would like to participate, we have 3 of them. Copy My Trades, full trading activity done for you, and the private one-on-one coaching program. So I'm going to explain each of this right now and decide if you guys want to go towards and find out more details and participate with me in my journey. Feel free to do that. You're welcome. So we've got Copy My Trades for a service where pretty much I'm offering swing trading signals to your email or Telegram, delivered with entry and exit prices very, very clearly sent at the time they're appearing. These swing trading signals are always having a price range in between you can act. So it's not like the day trading where you need to act exactly in that second. That's why it is not possible to have day trading signals delivered, because users need to act in that second. And it's no time for me to deliver to tens and hundreds of people, as well as my customers might not be prepared to react exactly on that second. So the entire process of day trading signals is becoming non-efficient. What we can do here is swing trading, and that's exactly what we're doing. They are giving you the ability to trade and open your position by having multiple hours at your position, sort of way, at your timing, at your room of timing, I would say. So for example, you need to enter between 9,000 and 9,300 price per BTC. There is that $300 price range, which gives you room to act even within the next 2 or 3 hours or 4 hours. It's not really that urgent, just like the day trading. Usually we have between 10 and 20 trades per month going into this section of swing trading, giving you the ability to trade without any special trading knowledge, just acting within the mentioned price of entry and exit range. That's what you have to do. On top of this, you receive the coefficient number for every single trade, which is a calculation of risk and reward representation between 0 and 5. The closer it gets to 5, the higher you should put as per amount of money from your budget. That's how these trades are working. Only swing trade, attention. This is no day trading, this is no position trading. This is only swing trades. Full trading activity, which is the second service done for you. In this service, I'm offering a full trading experience with all the three types of trades: day trading, swing trading, and position trading. Basically, I manage your account and I do the complete trading work, just like I do on mine. This is a full copy paste of my business into yours from all levels, including budget management. So basically, every single thing that I do within my business as per trading, I do it with yours as well. This is the full trading activity done for you. Copy my trade is totally different. The full trading activity done for you is already at the highest level possible from the trading experience that I can offer. Number 3, private one-on-one coaching program. And this is the most interesting, which is having the highest demand, because people want to learn how to trade by themselves and they would like to reach financial freedom. They would like to reach security by making money online, and of course have the trader lifestyle, which is allowing you to take holidays, to take days off, to make money only once or twice a week, and then pretty much do other things with your life, anything that you enjoy and you prefer. Trading is an activity that in some way and in some places it is represented a 16 hours work activity, which isn't like that in all the cases, only if you want to do that type of trading. But there's so many ways you can go around it, guys, so it's not necessarily to do that kind of trading. That's a decision by those guys to sit 16 hours a day and trade. We're not talking about those. I'm not doing that. I wouldn't enjoy working 16 hours a day. And what's the purpose to do that if you have rewards that you can't really take advantage of? You're making money, but you can't really exchange those money into services and security and comfort if you don't have free time. So obviously, I'm not after that at all. Now here, I'm going to teach you how to trade from A to Z, starting from the most important mental and psychology aspects until the ultimate and advanced trading strategies involving structures and patterns. Every single thing you're gonna do is going to be backed up by data. It's just because that's what the market told you to do. You will understand the language of the charts. You will be able to trade based on data. You will be prepared, mentally speaking, to handle every single difficulties of the trader, which I would say for a person that trades, technical analysis and understanding the language of the market is about 30%, and 70% is the person and the brain itself, which we have to work quite a lot on. And that is, something that I do want to point out. Between 4 to 6 weeks of hard work, because it's one-on-one directly with me on Skype calls, covering the needed 3 stages: psychology, technical analysis, and NAV trading. Where for this one, you can find out more information, as I have a long video talking about it on scramblecoaching.com. You have more info right there. You have the URL. This is the website, guys. Make sure you watch the video first. Scroll down for other details and informations. And then if you're prepared to join the coaching and get in a free conversation with me on Skype, make sure to register now. And I'll get back to you on your email with the pricings and everything. If we all agree on that, we can go towards the, and get started by teaching you how to trade. So option number 3 is exactly the private coaching is based on the saying, give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. That's the story about. With the copy my trades and full trading activity, I'm kind of giving you a fish, but I'm not teaching you to fish. While the coaching is actually teaching you to fish, and you can feed yourself for a lifetime. Simple. Now, how do you get started? How you can find out more details? Well, for coaching, you have scramblecoaching.com. You complete the form and you get a free conversation with me on Skype of 15 minutes where I can, discuss and tell you more things. And then for trades and anything else, you want a custom option, you want to do this, you have plans, you have anything on your mind, you can contact me at scramble@protonmail.com. That's the email mentioned right there where we can get in touch, guys. So that's pretty much all about this video presentation. Make sure to like, subscribe to my channel, keep in touch because I'm going to put out more videos like this. Hopefully this, type of services that I'm trying to offer to my community out here is helping them to reach financial freedom, security, stability, and a better life. That's my purpose right here with you guys. And that's pretty much all I can do right now. So thank you so much. Have a great day down the way, and we'll talk to you.